Hello. So I get this question all the time. I often say there are certain foods that are available. And when your child asks for food and it's not available, just let them know what isn't available and what is available. So, for instance, if they say, "Can I have a cookie?" You can say, "Right now, we have apples, peanut butter, and crackers available. We'll have cookies later." And then this is the question I get. But how can I say they're not available when they're in the house? They are available. My kid knows that they're right there in the cupboard or in the fridge or wherever they're being kept. Here's what I always go back to. I know that's true. They are in the house. But is everything in your house always available just because it's there? Can your kid use a sharp steak knife? Is that available for cutting? Or do you have a kid's knife that's available for cutting for them? Just because the TV or the iPad is in the house, does that mean that it's always available and they can just use it whenever they want? Or are there times when it's not TV time? It's not time for the iPad. It's time to go to bed. It's time to do homework. Right? Just because they can see it, just because it exists, doesn't mean it's available. And that's true with food too. The reason I'm sharing this is because this is the language I use in my home all the time. And last night, my kiddo saw the cookies on the table and he said, "Mom, are these available for snack right now?" It was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for asking." They were in a Tupperware and they were covered, but they had just been left there from the day before. And I said, "Actually, I just put out all this other food for snack. I was planning to serve those with dinner." He's like, "Okay." Right? And I know that's not always the reaction we get. Sometimes they are going to be frustrated. They aren't going to like our answer. But that doesn't mean that you have to shift the way you are doing it. It is perfectly fine to have foods be available or not be available, to have eating time be available or not be available. Sometimes it's snack time, sometimes it's playtime. Now, of course, if we are consistently having struggles around what time to eat, if your child's always complaining that they're hungry, we need to go back and reassess that structure, how we're offering food, what we're offering, when we're offering it. Absolutely. And it is okay to have a structure and to have boundaries around food. All right. I hope that makes sense. I would love to chat with you more about this. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right. I will talk to you later. Bye.